Hello everybody, it's Tracy. Okay, so today I have two projects to share with you and I am in love with them. One is a Valentine's Day project and one is just another one that I wanted to do. So first of all, let me go back a little bit so I can show you the paper that I used. I used awesome Valentine super. Okay, whatever. This is what I used. And that came from Michaels. And what I did is I used another Cutting Cafe. It's called the Cutting Cafe cut file, SVG file on my Cricut Explorer to make this adorable coffee cup holder. And so that is it. And that's the front, the side, back. Isn't this adorable? I love it. Love it. So basically what I did, first of all, for the coffee cup, the actual covering for the coffee cup does not come with the file. I had to make that myself, but the band does, and the construction of the actual box does, and it comes with some sentiments that I didn't use, and also some bands that go around the box that I didn't use. So from the cut file, I cut out the box and the bands that go around the cups. Everything else I did myself. And what I did is I used one of these Dixie cups that I've had in my pantry for years, and recently I reorganized my pantry and voila, I found them. So I thought, oh, I need to use them. It looks basically like this, and what I did is I just cut it open and traced around this to make the covering, which would be the pink part of the cup. Okay, so basically what I did is I constructed the cup. I constructed the box out of the black cardstock, and then I cut the layering pieces by hand from the designer paper. Here I cut this little scallop square using a die. All this whole piece I used different dies. MFT die for the square, MFT die for the heart from glitter paper. And then this sentiment, "You Make My Heart Smile," came from Simon Says stamp die that I cut out of gold paper. Okay, and so then you turn here, I cut this little piece from a tag, an MFT tag die, and I used a stamp set, which I have. I used this MFT stamp set for the sentiment, and this is called Perk Up. So I used this one right here, okay, and some twine, and put that there on the handle. And then the cups, like I said, I covered the cups, and then I cut this middle band piece from the file, and this is a cut apart from the collection that I glued there on the front. And then on the top, I used a die to cut out this pink piece, and then I made this rosette. And this little heart came from some embellishments that I bought at Michaels. And that's the top. And that's the whole cup. And these cups can be used because I did not do anything to the outside or the inside rather, or the part where, you know, the coffee would touch or where you would drink. And so I did the same thing here. Use that cut apart from the collection. And there's the whole thing. And the same up here. Oh, and for this rosette, I did use my Tim Dye rosette. Tim Holtz rosette die for that, which is a little easier than doing it by hand, which is how I usually do them, but this time I didn't. So that is that, and that's my Valentine's Day coffee cup holder. I love it. So there's that. So after I finished that, I loved it so much and I had so much fun making it that I decided I wanted to make another one. And I did. And let me show you the paper I used. I used this Brenda Walton paper by Kane Company that I got from Tuesday Morning, and it's called Mason, I believe. So I used that. That paper has been sitting by waiting to be used, and I thought this would be the perfect project for it. And here is the project. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. Isn't that adorable? So that's the front. And there's the side, the back, and the other side. So I constructed it exactly the same as I did the first one. Only difference is I used some bows. This is I think a Anna Griffith bow. These, I used a doily, well, it's not a doily, but a Spellbinders die that I made look kind of like a doily out of black cardstock. These flowers are by Prima, and they are from the Jardiniere Printery collection that my friend Kim sent to me. So thank you, Kim. Got to use these flowers. So I use those two flowers from on each side. Okay. Then up here, I use that same stamp set I just showed you on a little tag. And this little bow came from My Creative Time. And I put that up there with the tag that I stamped. And then for the cups, again, I covered the cup, cut out the band from the cut file, and for this one I used my Martha Stewart punch for the little lace. And then the top, I used more Prima flowers. I used these. And these are just, I don't even think they have a name. Nope. So, use those, and I sprayed them with this Lindy's Glitz Spritz called Cactus Gold. So I sprayed it with that to give it a little bit of color and shimmer. I don't know if you can see it. My lighting is not great, but it does have some shimmer, and that's what it looks like all the way around. And then for this one, I did the same thing. And then there's the top, and I did cut paper underneath there too, but you don't really see it very well, but it's under there. And yep, so that's how that looks, and I love it. And I am in love with cutting SVG files on my Cricut. So much fun. Yep, so those are my projects, both of them. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I enjoyed creating them. I had so much fun. Love it. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye.